Here we go. Hello, everybody. This is Daniel Higgins coming to you live with episode 16 of Kickstart Your Dreams. We are very, very focused on two amazing books whenever we chat about kickstarting your dreams for 2020. So, the two books that we have been discussing, we've been talking a little bit about Think and Grow Rich, and we've been talking about The Law of Success. Two amazing books that pretty much correlate with each other because The Law of Success and Think and Grow Rich, pretty much the same author, and Think and Grow Rich is just a small, concise version of The Law of Success. So, wanted to jump in here and talk about effective alliances along with a little bit of the mastermind. So, if you have not read Think and Grow Rich or The Law of Success, I absolutely recommend it. It is two amazing books to talk about success principles, especially Think and Grow Rich. Walks you through success stories from people from all different walks of life, overcoming different adversities and challenges, right? So it really walks you through that. And of course, if you see someone who's successful and you replicate what they're doing, obviously you can have similar success, right? So let's talk a little bit about effective alliances. We're going to talk a little bit from The Law of Success tonight. This is an amazing book. So definitely go ahead and get a copy of this amazing book. What's going on, David? So we're chatting about The Law of Success. We're going to talk about effective alliances real briefly. And one of the things that it talks about in The Law of Success is that not all minds are going to harmonize together perfectly. Some of them don't blend well, don't mesh well, and we all have different things that we can kind of connect to very easily, and it's very fluid and it's very natural, right? So one thing it's talking about here is that leaders are responsible for connecting and grouping people so that they become successful. So connecting minds that will harmonize, that will connect together, that will be an effective alliance that can create a mastermind. I'm going to just tap on the mastermind a little bit because you got to read Think and Grow Rich to get a full understanding of that mastermind principle because it is so important. It's actually a foundation for every person's success. Now, effective alliances is very important too because one of the things it talks about here is that the success of great people, great leaders, are never connected to just them, okay? They have connected to a mastermind, they have connected and created an effective alliance with harmonizing with minds that can blend with friendliness, with harmony to move towards a certain goal. So that is very important. You cannot have a huge amount of success without being on some kind of a success team, okay, or creating a team. So in this, it talks about the ability to group men is a chief outstanding quality for any leader. And within our group, our leadership group is amazing because we have leaders from all different walks of life that are contributing to this global cause that we're focused on. Now, the main source, it talks about a little bit about Andrew Carnegie and Ford, right? So he says the main source of both the power and fortune accumulated by the late Andrew Carnegie can be attributed to effective alliances, along with tapping into that mastermind theory. So that's very, very important. And then also it talks right about Henry Ford doing the same thing, using and tapping into the same exact principle to create success. So one huge thing that it mentions in the book, welcome to the Periscope, welcome to the live stream, is that these great leaders, Andrew Carnegie, Henry Ford, they did not depend upon just themselves, okay? They didn't just depend on themselves. They tapped into and leveraged the minds and the success of other people. Success in terms of what their strengths were. They tapped into the strengths of other people. They were able to almost take inventory of that person's mind and pull out and draw out some of their abilities and use it towards building a successful organization, right? So, like Carnegie, he surrounds himself with men who supplied knowledge to help himself, knowledge that he could not possess on his own. What's up, Mr. Mark Pryors? Man, Mr. Mark Pryors on the stream. Welcome, welcome. And there's Larry Wiggins Bay to the live stream. Welcome, guys. So we're just talking about the law of success. So I'm kind of gleaning from the law of success here. We're talking about the principle of mastermind, of course, especially effective alliances. And right here, we're talking specifically about Henry Ford and Andrew Carnegie. They did not depend upon themselves. They tapped into the minds of others and started to leverage their strengths, other people's strengths, tapped into it and used it to benefit not just themselves, but also to create a massive organization and to create success. Good evening, Mr. Mark Pryors. So, one big point that it talks about right here is that Henry Ford picked men who could harmonize within the group effectively, right? So, every successful organization has a leader in there that is connecting the right people. Man, I tell you, Karatbars International is no different. We have an amazing leader that's doing that. So, one other big thing that it talks about is that stimulating your mind. So within this effective alliances, there's going to be a stimulation of your mind. There's going to be some triggers. There's going to be a goal, an aspiration that everybody's kind of focusing and headed towards. And that goal is going to vitalize that person's mind. And that group is going to move towards a specific goal in harmony, in friendly alliance. Okay. So definitely make sure to get back with whoever's sharing this great information with you. You want to create an effective alliance, a mastermind to help you reach your goal. You don't want to do it on your own or by yourself. This is one huge thing. They did not depend on just themselves. They tapped into and leveraged the strengths of others, right? So you don't want to be by yourself. You want to create a success team. You want to create a group, a council. All successful people have leadership and counsel, okay? So thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I hope you guys have an awesome night, morning, afternoon, just depends on where you're at in this awesome world. So thank you. Share this out. Share this with your teams. Everybody get these books, Think and Grow Rich and The Law of Success. These are amazing books that will help you be successful in your 2020. All our Kickstart Your Dreams episodes are very, very focused on those two books to help you manifest your dream in this 2020. And as I've been saying, and I will continue to say, absolutely embrace your loved ones. Show them that you care, people that are around you, people who are part of your effective alliances. Let them know how much you care about them, right? Let them know how much you care about them. Don't let a day go past. Thank you, Mr. Mark Pryors. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Mr. Mark Pryors is a tax professional of well over 20 years, guys. So if he's sharing this information, get back with him, all right? He is a wealth of information, all right? So thank you guys for your time. You guys have a great night, afternoon, morning. This depends on when and where you are in this amazing world that we have.